oh, sorry, I might take it in English as well. This is just to kind of show you what I discovered just by chance. Essentially, playing without a heads-up display in Fallout 4. Essentially, I just started playing a new character on survival and was displeased with the color choices I made for the heads-up display. As you might see, it's a kind of angry red, and that works in these circumstances, but not necessarily always in-game. As a quick fix, I just reduced the opacity to 0, essentially, and noticed that, oh, everything disappeared from the heads-up display, so I don't have any crosshair on screen, I don't have any indicators that I'm like that this is a root cellar or whatever it's called. I don't even remember anymore. I don't see that I point at Dogmeat, so if I actually want to get him, I have to
wait there.
Precisely, wait there. Trade. You get your dialogue choices at least, so that's something. But otherwise it would have been unplayable. But now it's more like just, in my perspective, kind of immersive, in that sense that, yes, you have to know what you're doing. This is not for the kind of beginner, if we put it that way, because, I mean, okay, this is a mailbox I switched to. This is a container in that sense. I wouldn't know that if I was playing like this the first time. But of course I can, sorry, I missed it. Of course I can open it, like that. But also, as you noticed, it's kind of easy to miss. And then you will pull your weapon out instead, but that's
one of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
a minor nuisance. Yeah, that's true. 4 more beds. Exactly. But also this gives a totally new meaning to the Pip-Boy. And not only the Pip-Boy in the game, this Pip-Boy, because you have to go here to see your status, health points, hit points, health points, whatever. And for example that I'm now thirsty, I guess, yes. It won't show up on the heads-up display, so okay, I go and drink some water, do some maintenance in that sense. Sorry, have a little bit of a cough. So, drink some water. That should be okay, I guess. Or no. No, that's true. I was thirsty, not parched, so a little bit more. That should be okay. And did I have any? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Sorry. Filling up bottles for well, purified water. So there, I apparently filled up like 2 bottles at least. So now I should be... Oh, I'm tired already, yeah. I have fatigue, as you might have noticed. So that's the story with that. But I also filled up some purified water, I guess. Yes, 1 or 2. I don't remember exactly. Point is, it's kind of fun to play like this, I must say. Now I'm playing on survival mode, which is not necessarily always kind of haha fun. We can put it like that, yes, it is challenging to play like this, because having sights, good sights on your gun certainly comes in handy, if we put it that way. And what I'm doing now is just that I'm going to get my power armor to just show you that yes, in a power armor at least you have a HUD, which is also immersive, because in the power armor there is a heads-up display. So That makes perfect sense. As you see, no indicators that yes, this is a person and he might have something on him, which he doesn't, because I kind of took everything he had already. So you have to be familiar with the game, if you put it that way. But I mean, I haven't seen anyone playing like this on YouTube or anything like that. It might have been all over Reddit even for like a year ago or something like that. I was going to say 4 years, but since this is almost exactly 1 year old, I suppose it hasn't been 4 years at least. But it might have been over there, but I haven't read Reddit for the last, well, since Far Harbor came out, essentially, because I haven't played Far Harbor yet. And not Nuka-Cola World either, because I'm playing on survival mode, and the character I'm playing with is, well, struggling, to say the least, to get there. But on my way. This is a new character, however, because I wanted to try out some other perks and stuff. So this is a kind of commando dude going, well, commando, not in that sense, but with the perk commando, and well, a bit more the so to say traditional military type. So decent strength and endurance, no charisma, well, a little bit of charisma, and well, might as well have a look at the stats. Now I have upgraded them a little bit, and yes, the strength of course increased when I got into the power on. Decent perception, because I essentially made a mistake when I took the special book. I should have put that in agility instead, but or luck was the original idea, but I forgot that, so I have to do it some other time. Endurance, and then, well, kind of low on charisma, intelligence, and agility. So agility is, this one is only to get commando, essentially. Luck I want to put up to 2 to get Scrounger, to get more ammunition, because he will be going quite heavy with automatic weapons. That's the idea with this one. Automatic heavy weapons, perhaps, which is a pain in the neck on survival mode, as you might know, but I will try. And explosives, essentially. That's the plan for Kent Erik, as his name is. Mostly for fun, just. But yes, as you see here, now I actually have my hit points, rads, action points, and a compass without markers, though. We should see if it's just because I have a quest. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So but okay. The direction marker should be there anyhow, but it isn't. So it's very interesting in that sense. So you just have a compass, so you know in what way you're going, but you don't know where you're going, so to say, just in what direction. Same thing also with, yeah, I already mentioned that with, for example, the going into a building or something, you don't know what building you're going into. I can see that it sometimes might get a little bit problematic when you might mistakenly go out of a building, for example, instead of just opening another door. But usually you know which, or well, you can sense at least which doors are leading out. And if you can't, you can at least bring up your Pip-Boy, which is what you have your Pip-Boy for. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yes, having the Pip-Boy app and having the actual, so to say, well, your phone or whatever. Well, yes, your phone, but you might have the actual Pip-Boy, as I do, the kind of plastic thingamajig, or just kind of wristband with your iPhone, or well, smartphone, sorry, in there, makes it quite interesting, because then you can have a glance at the map, but you can also have a glance at your status all the time, kind of easily, instead of opening the Pip-Boy in-game. There are of course benefits with actually opening the Pip-Boy in-game, because it pauses the game. So for example, when you get into a firefight and are hit by a lot of bullets, actually opening the Pip-Boy might save your life, instead of trying to fiddle with where did dog meat go? Did I manage to... Oh wait, I might have accidentally put him... Yes, I told him to stay. Yeah, okay. I will anyhow reload this, so it doesn't matter. But I know where he is. He is back behind the house. I told him to stay, and I didn't tell him to follow. That's the... I won't blame that on the playing without a heads-up display. That's mainly a human error, if we put it that way. It's not the first time I do it like that. So, just a hint, if you think Fallout 4 is too easy and kind of... yeah, easy peasy. Another interesting aspect, you never see any health bars on your enemies. You don't even know who your enemies are. Subtitles doesn't work, so if I talk with someone, I have subtitles on.
We're friends.
As you see, I have no clue who actually said that. Well, I saw that she said it, but I don't know her name. Yes, I know her name, but the game doesn't tell me her name when she talks, which, when you encounter enemies, gets really interesting. Because you have a lot of enemies around you and you hear them... That was not a dog. There's a dog.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, come on. When you encounter a bunch of enemies, which I didn't do now, probably would have died anyhow, since I'm running around in a suit. You don't see that, oh, we have a legendary raider, waster, or whatever. You just know that a lot of people are talking and blah blah. Oh yeah, better let off the jet. Yeah, ha ha ha, or something like that. But you don't know the level of them, so to say. So it will probably be interesting when I encounter my first legendaries and I kind of notice that they are legendaries when they mutate. So,
What?
as I said, quite interesting actually. But now I will wrap this up, because now my clock is saying that, okay, now we're nearing 12-13 minutes or something. So, talked quite enough already. Just wanted to show you a kind of nice feature in that sense. Which is, as you might notice, unmodded. I'm playing on PS4, so yes, we don't have mods yet, but soon. But this is an unmodded feature. Just take the... well, I don't know if I even have to do this. HUD opacity. Draw it all the way down to 0. If I put it like this, you will see that yes, here we actually have a... Oh, now it will save. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Now I actually have a HUD, so yeah, that's what it might look like otherwise. But just put it down to 0 and you will get interesting results. But not for the faint of heart. It's really troublesome at places. But just the tips from Pilsner for a little bit of immersion without mods so far. Signing off.